Yo, what is up, guys? I am Wolfie07, and today we are coming back with another adaptation to the video. This is part 2 of things I hate with the killer versus things that I love about the killer. If you haven't checked out part 1, please do so now. It is also on the channel. I dropped it like 2 weeks ago, but I don't really upload like that, and I'm trying to be more consistent. But make sure when you subscribe, you gotta read the fine print that say I don't upload. So here's part 2 of that video. Like I said, be sure to go check out the first part. Yeah, let's get right into it. So we are going to be kicking this off with the Doctor. The Doctor has gone through a lot of changes on Dead by Daylight. If you're an OG player, you know what I'm talking about. The major thing that I love about the Doctor is the fact that we don't have to switch hands on what we have to do. If you guys remember back in old Dead by Daylight, you used to have to switch your hand from your weapon to your shock hand in order to shock survivors, and then if you wanted to injure them, you had to switch from that hand back to your weapon. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll drop a little clip right here on top of this video so you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. It was just so painful. It was so slow. It was so, oh my gosh, like, yes, Doctor was still strong, but oh my goodness, switching between those is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I hated doing it. I hated it. It was, and Doctor was like, other than like, who I would say that Doctor was like one of the most strongest killers back then than what we have today. So the fact that they switched that and changed it to what we have for Doctor today just made it so much better, so much faster, just so much more fun. The only thing that I don't like about the Doctor is the fact with the hatch situation. Like, yes, he can stop you from dropping pallets, he can stop you from vaulting windows, but he also, if you guys don't know, he can also stop you from jumping into the hatch. If he shocks you as you're going to jump in the hatch, you won't be able to jump into the hatch. You'll give like a couple seconds delay, like what it does with pallets and windows, and it is so irritating. If you get a Doctor that knows that, bro, it is so freaking torturous. Like, you're sitting there spamming to let you into the freaking hatch, and then you get more. It is funny though. I hate going up against it. It sucks. But although I do love Doctor, I do love playing against him. Sometimes when I play as Doctor and I go to shock people and they still get the vault, it's like, bro, like, now if that was me, I wouldn't have got that vault. I wouldn't have got that pallet, you know. But it's super fun to play against Doctor. I would say it's really fun to play against Doctor. It's fun to play as Doctor. A lot of people don't really like Doctor, especially when we have builds like the one that I have here in this video, you know, with Huntress, Lullaby, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so that's Doctor. If you guys want to try that build, there it is right there. It's Merciless Storm, Huntress, Lullaby. I think that's Unrelenting, I think that is. I don't remember the real names of the prayer. I don't really use those prayers like that, and that's distressing. But so yeah, those are the things I like about Doctor, and those are some of the things that I hate about Doctor. It's not necessarily the things that I hate about Doctor, it's just things that he does that irritate me. But he's fun though. He's a really fun killer to play as and against, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about Doctor. Drop them down in the comments below. Let me know. Now, the next killer that we are on with is Leatherface. Leatherface came in after Doctor, of course. Obviously, you guys know I'm going in order. There's really not really much dislikes that I have with Bubba, or as I call him, Bubbalicious. It's just a funny name that I call him. I mean, he's really just a one-weapon killer. Mainly people just use his chainsaw and they just constantly spam that. So, I mean, that's really the only annoying thing, I guess. I can't really think of anything else. The one thing that is when you're playing against a Leatherface is timing. So, like, when he's doing his sweeping with his chainsaw, and you have to like time it perfectly for the pallet to actually stun him so that he doesn't break it. And then I guess the only real counterplay against him is honestly pre-dropping. I guess it sucks. It really does suck, but that's the type of killer that he is. The really big thing that I like that they did with Leatherface is the add-on changes, because again, I don't know if you guys remember that back then when he came into the game, the add-ons that he had were add-ons for Hillbilly. They took his add-ons and just gave him to Leatherface, and it was the exact same things. It's so stupid. So that was a nice change. I also like how, like you just saw a couple of seconds ago, like when you bump into stuff when you're doing your tantrum, if you can hit a pallet, it like ends it. That's really cool. It is satisfying to get chain sweeps, like when you knock one survivor and, like, let's say you have that out on where you hit somebody and it recharges all your charges for your chainsaw, and you can go get everybody else. As people say online, his chainsaw goes where his chainsaw wants to. It's pretty satisfying, although playing against it is extremely annoying. It is really, really annoying, like, because when he's doing his sweep, he's just a slight bit faster than you, so you better hope that you have like a window or a pallet that you can go into. You can jump into a locker to cause him to do his tantrum, but the problem with the tantrum is if somebody that knows how to play Bubba or Leatherface, if they know how to play him, what they do is they shake their camera really fast, so you can't really tell the timing. And then if you get that timing off by a split second, they can pull you out of the locker, or when you're jumping out of the locker and they can grab you. So you have to you have to time it perfectly if you're gonna do the locker thing. But other than that, there's really not really much to say about Leatherface, because he doesn't have any actual, like, unique ability, you know, something like Artist or like something like that. Same thing with the pig. When she comes out, there's not going to really be much to hate or like, because she's kind of just the M1 killer. But we'll get on her in you know, when she comes up. There's not really much to say about Leatherface. I do like playing against a Leatherface, except for the camper Leatherface. Oh my goodness, bro. I can't tell you how many times I play against a Leatherface and they do nothing but camp. I don't know why Leatherface players are like that. If you guys, please get some help. Stop doing that, okay? It's not fun. You usually only get a 1k. If you don't, like, if you're playing against a Swift and they realize that you do nothing but camp, you're gonna get gen rushed, okay? Because and the only way you're gonna get at least a 3k is if you're playing against survivors who are playing all solo, so of course they're going to get greedy and try to go for the save. That's a little tip for y'all. If y'all notice that a Leatherface is camping, which like 50% of the time they do, just gen rush him. And, like, honestly, unless the person has adrenaline, then there's really no hopes, because they're just going to sit there and camp the hook with their with their saw revved. So, but yeah, man, there's nothing really I can hate about Leatherface. I mean, if you can just time the pallets right, time the perfect timing to jump out of the locker during his tantrum, I mean, yeah, and he is fun to play against. He really, fun to play as. He really is. The only thing that I can really find annoying is the chain sweeping with the chainsaw. That's really about it for this killer, honestly. Let me know what you guys think about Leatherface, and what do you guys think about playing against him or playing as him. Let me know what you guys think in the I almost said in the description, in the comments. And the next killer we are kicking it off is none other than the queen herself, the Huntress. I could not wait to get to the Huntress. I love playing as the Huntress. There are some times where I miss shots, but it's okay. You know, you still gotta learn and whatnot. The positives, the very, very thing that I want to talk about, because there's honestly really not a bunch of negatives. The positives only. It is so fun to play as the Huntress. The main thing that makes playing as the Huntress really fun is when you hit the cross maps. I couldn't wait to talk about this. When you have like Lethal Pursuer like I do here, but sadly I was in an indoor map. When you play on like Macmillan or Autohaven or something, and then you just wind it up and just yeet that bitch across the map and you get a hit, satisfying. So satisfying. Like, that is like the best thing with playing with Huntress. It is so freaking satisfying. I love it. Now, you know, I can't really think of any downfalls to this killer. I really can't. I mean, she's been the same. She hasn't really gone through any changes except for like her add-ons, like when the infantry belt, like I think that's what it's called, when you used to be like, it'll add on like 3 hatchets or something like that, and then like you would put the iridescent head, so you would be able to carry like 3 or 4 iridescent head hatchets, which made it really freaking annoying to have 4 insta down hatches. There's really no, this killer is going to be short because there's really no unless you guys can help me think of some defaults in this killer, I can't really think of any. I mean, she has no defaults. She's a really fun killer to play as and to play against. Like, when you get those really skilled huntresses that can hit through like cracks in the wall and like knows how to aim at your feet and all that, I mean, you gotta give them props, yo. That's really satisfying. I can't really think of any defaults with this killer, so she's gonna be a short, like, you know, segment to talk about. So if you guys can think of any defaults with this killer, please let me know, because I love playing with this killer. I love playing against this killer. Like, you know, when you make her miss, it's satisfying. When you are playing as the huntress and you get those really cross maps, or you hit the good 360 shots, or whatever the case may be with her hatchets, it's really satisfying. So whatever you guys think are defaults with this killer, like anything that subtracts points for her, please let me know, because I honestly can't think of anything bad with this killer. I really can't. I mean, I guess here's one: the slow reload. I mean, I guess that's it. But then people are like, oh, well, you can just add reload add-ons. They're still slow. Okay, I think the trickster reloads faster than she does. Like, so I guess that's really all I could say. Other than that, there aren't really any defects with this killer. So whatever you guys got to say about her, please let me know, because I love this killer and she's really satisfying to play. Now on to the Nightmare Stalker himself, because like he enters your dreams. Freddy Krueger, or the Nightmare as they call him in Dead by Daylight. I like playing against a Freddy. I like how, like, with the alarm clocks, how you can wake yourself up and stuff like that. It really brings like it really makes you feel like it's like movie kinda. I mean, obviously in the movie I don't think they use alarm clocks to wake themselves up. I don't really know. Not really a fan of Freddy like that. More a Michael Myers fan. But anyway, and playing with him is really fun too, especially when you get people with the dream palettes and they explode because they cause damage, which is really cool. The number one thing that I hated with Freddy, again talking to my OG fans, is how you had to pull them into the dream world first. I'm not gonna lie, I really liked that. It took a little bit, but I really did like it, because it goes back to the movies, you know, because you gotta be asleep in order for him to cause you harm. But the one thing I didn't like was that you couldn't see him. Like, they played the little kid's lullaby and you couldn't really see him. So it was really hard to get flashlight saves back then, because you had to figure out which way he was facing. But back then the pickup animation was slow, so like you could still kind of get the flashlight saves. But other than that, the teleporting is cool. The dream snares are cool. That slows them down. Setting up dream palettes are cool. It's not like you don't have any counterplay. I mean, he's kind of like Trapper. Like with Trapper, you can run around and just disarm his traps. You can just run around and drop all the dream palettes and stop him from using them. Honestly, I think that's really it. Honestly, I think he's really fun to play as. I think he was fun to play as back then. Yeah, it sucked that you had to actually pull them into the dream world, which, like I said, made it slower. But it was still really fun. It was still really, really fun. He didn't have a heartbeat back then. He had just the lullaby thing, which is how you knew he was coming close. I can't really find any defaults again with this killer. I mean, you get killer instinct when you teleport and somebody's in like that little like smoky thing that it does when you teleport, so that's pretty cool. But playing as him is really fun. Yes, it takes time to learn his power. Like, I kept accidentally switching from the snares to the pallets when I wanted to throw a snare, so I kept accidentally switching. Which they should probably make like a separate button, like press this button for a pallet, press this button for a snare. I don't know. I just feel like that's just me. I mean, other people like the fact that it's one button, so they don't have to press multiple buttons, which is understandable. I do kind of wish that. Okay, so when you're in the dream world, you get the lullaby, but when you're not, you get a heartbeat. I wish they kept it to where when you're not in the dream world you get the lullaby, and then when you're in the dream world you get the heartbeat. That made it a lot more better, more movie accurate and whatnot. So I kind of wish they would have kept that. I don't really play against Freddy's like that, so I don't really know any like counterplay or anything, because not really a lot of people play him. So if there's any counterplay that you guys can hook me up with, let me know in the comments. But playing as him is really, really fun. It's really, really fun to play against him. I mean, play as him, sorry. So yeah, that's Freddy. I'm getting up to these killers to where I don't really play against them much like that, honestly. If I do, then I can tell you the counterplay. I can tell you what I dislike about them. So if some of these killers are short, like, man, he didn't really talk much about this killer. Some of these killers, you gotta understand, some of these killers aren't really seen as much as they used to be when their power was different than what it is today. So you gotta cut me some slack there. But yeah, this is Freddy. If there's any counterplay other than like pre-dropping his dream palace to get rid of him, please let me know in the comments below. Now we get on to the pig, Miss Amanda herself. Pig is from the Jigsaw chapter, in case those who don't know. I'm gonna get on the negative of this killer really quick. It's kind of an old negative now. I can't really find any new negatives to talk about, but anyway, do y'all remember how slow she used to be crouching and standing back up? It used to take her 30 business days to stand up and crouch down. Obviously it's an exaggeration, but she used to take so long to stand up and crouch. It was ridiculous. Her dash is a little bit faster as well. Along with her sitting down and or crouching down and standing back up. I wish her terror radius would fade instantly instead of it fading like really slow. I wish it was like an instant when you crouched, but as you know, it's like a slow like fade away. The pluses with her, she has tons of counterplay when you're playing up against her. She has tons of like tips and like tricks that you can do when you're playing as her. Like if a survivor's camping a pallet, you can easily crouch and get them to leave that loop and then you can go for them, or you can like fake you're going which way and then you turn around and go the other way and it's like a free hit. Some of her add-ons are kind of annoying. I could have swore chat, people gotta let me know in the comments. I'm over here saying chat like I'm going live. You guys gotta let me know, wasn't there an add-on that like, or isn't there an add-on? I don't play the pig like that, so, but isn't there an add-on that like when you put on the helmet, it stops the survivors from seeing the boxes, the crates that you use to remove them? Oh my gosh, I can't stand that add-on. I swear there was an add-on like that. Maybe it was back then and they removed it, I don't know. What I love about this killer, I like that her dash has like a noise sound effect that you can do. That it does, not that you can do, but that it does, so that you know when she's there and it gives you time to react. When you're playing as her, as you just saw a few seconds into this video, that you can do the crouch tech, which makes it look like you're picking up the survivor and you can get people out of their hiding spot if they're going to try to do flashlight saves and stuff like that. It's really satisfying. It really catches them off guard. You can do the same thing with a trapper. You can place the trap on top of them, make it look like you're picking them up. It's really, really cool and really funny, especially when you're going against a toxic team or a wannabe toxic team. I love going against toxic teams and then they end up failing because they underestimate me. It's really funny. But the one default that I will say about this killer is the same with some other killers that are coming up, is that she is really short, and it sucks. It really freaking sucks that she is short. Like, now I'm not talking about short like crouching, I'm talking about like standing up. Like, she is short. It sucks. Makes it a little harder to see through, like on this map, for example, the corn and all that. it's really, I mean, I guess it has pluses. You can hide behind stuff, whatnot. Her breathing is really freaking loud when she's crouching. Like, she's literally breathing through her mouth. Other than that, I don't really find any defaults. I mean, it takes a little bit to wind up the dash that she does. I mean, there's add-ons to make it faster. There's really not much pluses with her other than like the ones that I have recently said, but this killer is fun. I like the whole reverse bear trap thing. Like, when it's active, you can't leave. Like, you can only escape through the hatch. In case players did not know, if your trap is active, you cannot go through the exit gates. You have to find the hatch. So I like that. But if it's not beeping and it's not active, you can escape, which is pretty cool. So I do like playing against her. I really like playing against her. She's not that fun to play as, not really. I mean, you can get some mind games with survivors, but playing as, I really like playing against the pig. She gets the jump scares, the reverse bear trap mechanic. It's really fun to play against her. So I like playing more against her than I do as her. So let me know what you guys, do you guys like playing against her more, or do you guys like playing as her more? I like playing against her more. It's really fun to play against the pig. When I play against the pig, it's like a 50-50. Like, I'm good playing against her, but then the killer that I get that's playing as her is also good. So sometimes, you know, like, you fake a pallet or whatever, she falls for it, or sometimes she'll fake going one way and get me with it. It's really fun. It's really interactive. It's entertaining for me. Let me know what you guys think about the pig. Now we are on with the clown. The clown has had some strong changes, some weird changes, all of the changes, okay, especially with his most recent one about making him really fast. Like, as you can see, people like use the yellow bottles more instead of the pink ones. I still use both. What I dislike about this killer, I did hate the fact that they really made him really fast. I understand why they did it. They did it so that his yellow bottles would be more useful and people would use them more, because like the pink ones were really the ones being used. But if you like look at certain builds and certain add-ons that will make him 17, 25, 30 something % faster, it's really nothing you can do. There's no counterplay at all when it came to his changes with that. So I really do like the fact that they made it to where he can't throw the yellow bottles like directly at his feet. He has to like throw them out and they have to wait to activate. That was a pretty cool change. I still don't like the fact that he could be 17, 20, 30 something % faster. I think it's too strong, honestly. With the 5% was fine, but now I think the base kit speed is 10%. So when you add more to that, it's just too strong. There's honestly no counterplay to it. There's nothing you can do about it. What I like about this killer, I mean, I don't really know what I like about him, to be honest. He's fun to play as, though. Like, when you add, I believe it's Blood Favor, I think it is. I think it's Hex Blood Favor, like when he blocks the pallets and stuff. So that really takes away the counterplay to this killer, because when you injure somebody, not only can you catch up to them really fast, but they can't, you know, they can't use the only counterplay that they really have with this killer. But using those add-ons, I use those add-ons myself, of course, because I'm the killer, but I can also understand from the survivor's POV that it fucking sucks. It absolutely sucks. There's nothing you can do. Unless you, because like if you get a map like this, or you get a map like the pig map, or a really difficult map where it's hard to find a hex and that blood favor stays up for a really long time and the killer gets a lot of use out of it, it's really annoying and aggravating. It's like, I mean, I don't DC. I mean, sometimes I DC, but not like when it comes to stuff like that. So from survivor POV, it really does suck. From the killer's POV, it's really fun and hilarious. It's like kind of torturous to survivors, but yeah, there's nothing really to say about the clown. I remember when he didn't have the yellow bottles back in, like, when he was first released to the game. He didn't have the yellow bottles. The one thing I don't like, though, like, yeah, they took away, yeah, they added more use for the yellow bottles, but I don't like how short the pink bottles last. They last like half a second. Like, it practically makes them useless. Like, you used to be able to throw those, and that would be your way of catching up to survivors. Now it's with the yellow bottles, but I like the fact that they took away the blurriness. Like, it's not really as blurry anymore, so you can actually still see where you're going. But the fact that they took away the duration of it fucking sucks. Like, it's literally like half a second, if that, you know what I mean? It's like they just walk into it, they cough, and the effect is gone. So I think what I think is they need to bring back how it used to be. The yellow bottles was like 5%, and then just bring back not only the duration of the purple bottles, but also the spread effect of it, because now it's just like a little small circle area that survivors can just easily avoid. Like, it used to spread out all over, you know, and yes, you can throw it at higher locations to make it spread out more, but it's not as effective as it used to be. So I don't like that they changed that, but I do like the fact that they took away the blurriness. The blurriness was so annoying, couldn't see anything, sucked. I like playing against this killer, but when you get a killer like me who uses blood favor, which is the only means of counterplay to this killer, it does suck. I do have to agree that it sucks. But of course I'm the killer, so of course I'm gonna do it. But I'm sorry, but so that's my take on the clown. It's still fun. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks to play against, but for me it's still fun to play against. There's gonna be a few killers on this list that I really despise going up against, but with clown, it does suck, but playing as is really fun and really rewarding. So that's what I have to say about clown. Let me know what you guys think down below about clown. And now we are on with the spirit. The spirit is, for me, I like playing against the spirit. I like playing as the spirit. It's a 50-50 for me. Let's talk about dislikes first when it comes to the spirit. The dislikes, honestly, I will say, I mean, a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but it's how fast her power comes back. Her power comes back really quick. In my opinion. And I hate playing against it when it comes back so quick. I don't even like it when it's as, when I'm playing as her, honestly. I think it's unfair, in my opinion. This skill issue, whatever. I'm just voicing my opinion on it. That's like the main thing I dislike about her, playing as her and playing against her. I'm like a 50-50 spirit main, so I will say that I don't like that it comes back so quick. Another dislike that I don't like about her is the one Eerie add-on, where they can't determine where the phase sound is coming from. But the one thing that's not the problem with it. The problem with it is that you hear it too, and it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. It sucks, because you're sitting there, you're trying to hear with the injured survivor, and you can't, because you hear your phase sound effect. It is so stupid. It is so loud for you. It shouldn't be that loud. Honestly, even without that add-on, you still hear the phase. You shouldn't hear it at all. That's something that should be specifically for the survivors. Why devs made it to where you hear it too, I don't know why I need to hear it. They need to like completely mute it because look, the spirit relies on scratch marks, but then there's also add-ons where it makes her power stronger, but the scratch marks disappear. So she solely relies on audio. So why do they make it to where even the spirit hears her phase thing? If there's a way that I can like turn that down, probably not. Please let me know, because I love playing as a spirit, but it's so stupid. I hate that about spirit. To the likes with the spirit. The one thing that is really satisfying with the spirit is when you're doing your phase and you like, let's say you run them into a pallet and then they drop the pallet and then they vault it because they don't know if you're coming to the other side. It's really satisfying. It's a really big mind play that you can do with them. Or when you have the add-on to where, like, because what survivors will do is what they do with, like, the nurse, like when you go to do your phase and then they run back towards you. So what you can do is with that one add-on that I really like is when you're going to do that phase walk, so they start running towards you and you can just teleport back to where, like, your starting point. It's really satisfying. It's unexpected. Sometimes it's even a jump scare because they're not even expecting it. So that's also another thing that I like about this. That's one major thing that I like about the spirit. And then also with the mind games that you can do with the pallets and stuff, it's really, really satisfying. Another thing that I like about the spirit, this doesn't have to do with any gameplay, but like the way she like moves and stuff in the main screen, like the way her hands twitch and like her weapons and like the way she twitches while she moves, it's really cool because it really adds to the character story and how she is as a character. So it's really cool. The noises that she makes her Mori is pretty cool too. I don't really tackle like the Mori and stuff with the other killers, but like, I don't know, this killer just, bro, like the way she just is 100%, it's just awesome. But the biggest dislike I have is that I have to hear the phase when I'm doing the phase. It's so stupid. They need to take that out. It should be specifically for survivor audio only. I don't know why. I mean, I'm the killer. Why do I have to hear it? What you know what I mean? I don't understand. If somebody can help me understand why I have to be the one to hear it, please let me know. But there are so many mind games that you can do, like especially like if you're running Iron Will and like you're injured, and then like it's satisfying because like she has to solely rely on your footsteps. So if you're not running and you're crouched while she's doing her phase, it's pretty much basically impossible to try to find. So there's definitely some counterplay to her that you can do to like fake her out and like make her lose track of your audio or whatever. And then there's also mind games you can do with her to fake out the survivors to get a hit or whatever. So it's definitely 50-50. It's really satisfying to play with her and play against her. This is just a really fun killer all out, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think about the spirit. Do you like playing as her or against her? Do you think she's a fun killer? Do you think it's 50-50? Let me know what you guys think. And to end part 2 off, we have the killer Legion. Do not worry, there will be a part 3, but we have the Legion. There's really not much to say about the Legion, other than the fact that he just like, you know, injures all of you within a couple of seconds, but it's whatever. I like Legion. I think Legion's fun to play as. I think the rushing is really fun to play as. I like the fact that when you hit all 4 survivors, the next survivor that you hit, you can get an insta down. I think that's really cool. There's really no there's also like more you can do, like if you run bamboozle and because you vault the window really fast, it blocks it, you know, so that's pretty cool. There's really no defect with Legion. I mean, you can dodge his hits, and if he misses a hit, or her if he plays Julie, if they so much as misses the frenzy attack, then you can it brings them out of their power. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't think the power comes back too quick. I think the Legion is really balanced, in my opinion. You guys might think differently. You might think he's OP, but I think he is a really, really balanced killer. I don't really find any defects with him. I don't know about any counterplay that you can do other than like corner text or something, like, and it gets them out of their power, or like stunning with a pallet, faking a vault, whatever you know, whatever really only thing survivors can do with other killers as well. But playing as him, you get like this adrenaline rush. It's really fun, in my opinion. So I mean, I can't really find anything that I really like about him and things that I really dislike. So he's just a really fun killer, in my opinion. He's 50-50. He's balanced. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Legion, because I can't really find anything to hate about or like that I find annoying. I can't really find anything that I like am strongly like enough to where it's like enough to talk about. I mean, I guess you could talk about the add-on that I'm running here. Like if they're camping the pallet and you go back into frenzy and you can vault, like when you speed vault the pallet when you're in your frenzy and it breaks the pallet, it's really cool, because then they you know, they're kind of forced to go to another pallet. Other than that, I really don't know. He's just a basic injure killer. The one actually the one counterplay I will say with Legion: do not heal. Do not heal with a Legion, because all Legion does is uses their power. If you don't heal, it makes their power completely useless because you're already injured. I mean, the only thing that will like have to be done is it takes a few seconds. It adds a few seconds to the game because you have to mend. So that's really about it. But the people who sit there and take more time and heal are the stupidest survivors ever. So freaking stupid. Do not heal, because he's going to hit you and run away. No Legion, maybe 95% of the time they're going to hit you and then go to other survivors. They are not going to commit to the chase. So do not heal. Just don't heal. It wastes time. Mend and get back on the gen as if it didn't happen. Don't even bother running to a pallet. Don't bother running away in general, because like I said, 95% of the time they are going to hit you and go to the other survivors. So there's no point in running away. If you're doing a gen and he comes, just take the hit, let him run away. Usually what I do, here's a little trick for you guys. What I do, by the way, for mending is 99 your mend until you're out of his terror radius, because if you mend and then he goes to hit another survivor, he will be able to see you again. So I would say what I usually do is 99 your mend, and then don't finish them. If you're in his terror radius and you have to complete the mend like you're about to go down, then do it, but 99 it until like the last second, because then he's going to go for another survivor, and then he won't be able to see you because you still have to mend. So I would say 99 it, and then, you know, continue the gen until you're about to go down, and then, you know, fully complete the mend. Because it's not like how it used to be back then, where like when you stop mending you have to mend all over again. So that's like the main counterplay. And do not heal. Just stop healing against a Legion. Just do not heal against a Legion. Please stop healing against the Legion. I know you want points, but it's not worth it. It is a waste of time. Just mend and go about your business. Don't waste any pallets, because they're most likely just going to sit at the pallet, wait for you to drop it, and then they're going to vault it anyway. So just run through the pallet and take the mend hit, and that's it. Okay, if it only like go to like loot the pallet, but don't drop it. If they are in a frenzy, excuse me, if they are in the frenzy, and unless you're the last survivor, do not drop the pallet. Just loop it and take the hit, and then if they commit the chase, then drop the pallet. But that's really all I gotta say about Legion. Let me know if you guys like this video, and I would drop a part 3 if it does really good. Excuse me. Let me know your thoughts about the Legion. Like I said, check out part 1. Part 1 will be in the description down below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm doing a $50 giveaway when I reach 500 here on YouTube. Again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, join the Wolf Army, and I will see y'all in the next video.